Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. So I'm doing something a bit different today. So I'm actually going to be doing something sporty on the channel. I don't often do a lot of sporty stuff on the channel. I know I do a lot of game coverage for Keymailer and other things, but I decided I wanted to do something a little bit different. So I am going to be doing a career mode in FIFA 25. And basically I have picked one of the default players that you pick. I haven't picked a real player. I've picked just a default player for like basically the player model and everything when you go to the career mode selection. And yeah, I basically just put them as a 17-year-old, and the idea is I'm going to play through hopefully his entire career. Now you may think, oh god, that's going to be a lot of games. However, the way I'm going to do this is I am going to be doing it via the highlights. So every match, I will jump into the highlights and I will only control this one player, which is Daniel Goddard. And we're just going to see how it goes. Obviously, first video today is going to be like an introduction to, obviously, the start of the season and everything that's going to start the way this goes. And we're just going to roll with it and see how it goes, basically. And yeah, we'll see how well he does, how poorly I do. And yeah, the one thing I am going to do is, obviously, we're not going to start off at one of the bigger Premier League clubs. What we're actually going to do is we are going to take ourselves to League 2. We're going to take ourselves to League 2. And all I'm going to do is I am not looking at the screen at the moment. I am going to stop in 3, 2, 1. And that is the team that we will start at. So we are going to start out at Colchester United. And I'm not going to change any of this. We're not going to change the player's height. We're not going to change his position or anything. For this particular one, we are going to play as a striker, though. And I am thinking we're going to do one as a striker, one as a midfielder. We'll do one as a defender, and maybe even one as a goalkeeper, and see how that goes. But yeah, we're going to save that. Now, we're going to have 5 minutes for a half length. Now, the difficulty level I was thinking about was, well, I could put it really easy and it would mean I scored a lot of goals. But I don't want that. So we're going to go on ultimate difficulty. Because I want to see just how hard ultimate difficulty will be. And just for the first sort of season, we'll get a good idea then also of, like, how hard or difficult it's going to be for us. So obviously in this first episode as well, we're going to do his training as well, and then once we find obviously his training is at a set level, we will then obviously, once the player improves, we will then improve as well. And the one thing I have just realised, because I'm an absolute numpty, and you should always check these things before you start, is actually check to make sure that you have audio running in the background, which I know for a fact I don't at the moment. So yeah, that's a great start to the video, isn't it? So my actual game audio in the background wasn't running. Now, as you can see, I did have a previous career that I was doing. This was sort of just I wanted to get a feel for, you know, how the pro stuff would go. So we're going to go player pro, and we're just going to put it at Dan. So we know it's Dan Goddard. And that will be our first one. You sure you're overwrite? Yes, of course I want. I know I want to overwrite. So yeah, obviously we're going to do our training sessions and stuff. And then what we'll do is, once we obviously get like I say, we've got a good level and we get to a better level, for the first off ones in the training, we'll do like the light level. Then we'll go maybe into the moderate and then the heavy.
Today marks the first step in their journey to becoming a regular on this squad. Welcome.
And as for transfers and stuff like that, yeah, we will get to that when obviously transfer season comes about. But I figured it might be a good idea and a little fun idea to maybe let you guys choose my path. So for anyone who hasn't seen like the career mode stuff, you can actually, you know, choose which direction you want to go in and stuff. So when you speak to your agent can obviously, you can choose a target team you want to play for, but you'll also get recommendations throughout the season. So what I think we'll do is, when we get towards the end of the season, we'll see what's in the recommendations panel maybe. And then if you guys want to pick the direction I go in, then yeah, then that can be it. We can also, depending on how well the player does, we can also choose our target team too. Obviously, not picking anything too high because, let's face facts, very early on, we're going to be very low overall. So if we're looking at going to somewhere like Real Madrid, ain't going to happen. Not unless our player is absolutely, like, it's like, literally scoring every game and so on and so forth. So Madrid maybe early on might be a bit of a too high step, but maybe there's a club people have got their eye on and they think, oh, that might be a good starter club to go to or something. But like I say, we'll keep an eye on the recommendations too, and we'll see what the recommendations come up with, and if there's a club that comes up in recommendations that you guys feel like I should maybe potentially move towards and stuff like that. And obviously what we'll do is we'll keep an eye on the contract and we'll see how well his contract goes and stuff. But yeah, we do have, I do believe, I think we have 10 points to use already. So we have 10 skill points to use. I'm just going to read this quick message here off my agent. And then what we'll do... Oh my god, I didn't even need to go to purchasable. And also we've got the purchasable stuff too, which we can keep an eye on as well. I mean, why not purchase a pair of Beats headphones? That's probably the first thing, right? Gives us some Maverick points, Virtuoso points, and some Heartbeat points. Leaves us with like £1,617 in our back pocket, but Right, so skill points. So first off, I'm thinking as a striker, we're definitely going to need some of that. So, bit of acceleration, bit of sprint speed. Finishing, we're definitely going to have. Passing, not so much. I feel like ball control is very important, as well as strength and stamina. Do we look at maybe more for shooting, maybe? Potential penalties as with a striker. I'm thinking we could improve that. That leaves us with 1 skill point. Maybe shot power? There we go. So that will do. That's our first 10 points already spent. And so, yeah, let's go greet our teammates. Okay, expires in 10 days. Let everyone know you're ready. Motivate teammates. The hard work begins today. I think we should say the hard work begins today. This is where we're going to go from. Right. So let's advance. So I think we've got a message off the manager first off. Hi Daniel, very pleased that you've joined us. Hope you're going to have a long and successful spell at Colchester United, and I'm looking forward to you earning a place in our starting lineup pretty quickly. To do that, and to build up your manager rating, you'll need to train every week and work to develop your skills. If you don't manage to break though, as a starter straight away, I'd recommend you look at the match objectives I've set for you in the involvement of each game. Cool. Thanks, boss. Alright, so we got 39 days apparently till our first fixture. However, I do think we do have a pre-season tournament, which we do start off in, I believe, at some point. But I think I'm not paying any attention to at the moment is the transfer stuff on the right because... Oh, there we go. European International Cup, we play Monza in 4 days. We've got a few messages as well. Building a career is about taking opportunities. There we go. So that's talking about, obviously, what potential clubs we could move to in the future. But like I say, that is I think that's a fair distance off. We've got to get through this first season first. Alright, so one day we have our very first game. So it's going to be Colchester versus Monza. At the moment, as you can see in the top right, by the way, it's a substitute. So when we get better and our overall rating gets better and we train better, we'll go from a substitute to hopefully a starting 11 place. If we drop below that, it's like completely out the squad. And then we run the risk of potentially being sold. Right, so let's start training. So, we have to add some drills. Like I say, I think for the first one, we're just going to do something very, just light. So, we'll do some gate rush to work on our ball control. Yeah, we'll do the wall breaker. That'll help with some shooting skills. And I think the last one, see, I was going to say passing, but like, as a striker, I mean, yes, we're going to need passing, but at the same time, I'm like, right away, do we? You know what? Let's do the penalty precision. So what we'll do is we're going to play all 3 of these. And then by playing all 3 of them, we'll straight away get, obviously, some points to use. So I know these first ones can be quite, well, fairly straightforward and simple. As I say, these are like the light ones. And then obviously, as I say, as our player improves, we can pick up on the heavier training sessions and stuff. And then that will vastly improve our player. He'll hopefully get faster, stronger, more mentally fit. Oh my god, look at that's right the way around that way. And there we go. So we got an A in that. There we go. Performance outstanding. That's what we want. Right, continue. So next will be the wall breaking. And for these, as you can see, it's just about basically break as many targets as possible. That's a good start. Oh, okay. I wondered why I couldn't select another player. It's supposed to be another one here. Nice. We've got 2 more attempts left. Alright. And I was out the zone. I went far too close that time. I didn't even see there was a red line. There we go. That's better. Hopefully we should still be able to do this. Yeah, there we go. We're on an awesome already. That was a nice little finish into the bottom corner. There we go. Nice and simple. So we're up to 9,503 points. And there we go. Finished on 10,965 points. Cool. Cool. Right. Precision penalty. So I think this is just about hitting that spot. I hope. We should hit that. Nice. Okay, now it's moving to the right. That's a good pen. I remember how hard the penalties used to be on previous FIFAs. I'm so happy that they've at least made them a little bit easier now. Oh, we didn't hit the spot, but still a good pen. Oh, you know what? I didn't even aim that way. There we go. That's better. That should be a slight little touch to the right. Look at that. I was a slight touch to the right, and I still managed to go that way past it. So here we go. Outstanding on that. And there we go. We've even earned 9 more skill points. There we go. So just by doing that first set of training and doing so well, we've earned 9 more skill points to use before we even start this next match. So, oh, what should we have? Maybe a bit more acceleration, a bit more sprint speed. That gives us 5. Let's go into the physical. More stamina. Improve our reactions, maybe. There we go. And we've got 1 more skill point left. Let's go for strength. Okay, I'm interested to see if our overall jumps up here. So we're currently on 67. Let's see if we jump up at all here after training. There we go. So we're up to 68. So we've improved already. Right, so now you get an idea for how the match stage is going to work. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Play Team Highlights, Players Goddard. And as you can see, it is the 75th minute. The game's already begun. We are 4-0 down to Monza. And then Goddard is going to come on and be substituted into the game. And then any, obviously, things we get to control, we get, whether it's a cross, whether it's a shot on goal, stuff like that, right? Let's go for completed passes for our first thing, eh? And let's just see how we get on. I'm not imagining anything big happening in this first game. Here we go. Colchester counter-attack. Oh, here we go. Although it does look like I'm completely up on my own. Oh, nice. Nice bit of skill there. I played inside to him. Play back inside to him. That's a free kick, surely. That's got to be a free kick, right? That wasn't a bad little interaction at the start. Oh, crossing opportunity now, right? Tried to play it inside to him, couldn't find him. Is it a crossing opportunity? But I was like, really? A crossing opportunity? Why have I got a crossing opportunity? Oh, surely I should cut in here. There we go. Oh my god, I screwed it wide. Corner kick for Monza. I went for glory, thought I'd seen the opportunity of a goal there, just didn't work out right. I need these guys to clear this corner. Hopefully we can get them on the break. And that's the end of the match. There you go. That is literally first game over. And that's how this season's going to go. I'm literally just going to do the highlights and see how we get on. But as you can see, it was a pretty... I mean, I'm interested to see what my score was. I know it won't be high because obviously I missed a chance on goal. I gave away the ball. So there we go. Match rating 6.5. I didn't even complete... See, it says I didn't complete the pass there. But I'm pretty sure I did complete a pass, and for some strange reason, they're playing me left midfield. Which is out of position. Which, yeah, I don't understand. But yeah, there we go. First game of the season out there and done with. There we go. So, 2 objectives met. We got a manager rating of +5 and a player growth of 968. But we got battered 4-0. But, yeah, it happens. So, then we advance. Next 3 days, we're going to play Peterborough next. I have more of a chance in this game. And then all I'm going to do is, instead of going through and doing the whole training again, because we did so well in that last training session, I can load the previous session and we're just going to simulate the drill. Which, as you can see, improves my rating in the top right. So I'm still a substitute, though. But as you can see, I still get A's across the board, albeit, and I still get a manager rating of +10 too. And then we'll jump in and we'll see what time I get brought on in this game. So here we go. We are losing 1-0. It's the 64th minute and I'm about to come on as Goddard. So who knows? Maybe better luck this game. See how we get on. But on comes Daniel Goddard. Shall we go with... Let's go for match rating. Go for match rating 6.5. We'll skip that. And looks like they have a free kick. Alright, well, we got corner kick for Colchester, and apparently I'm taking it. This is what I'm talking about. It's like early on, because obviously you're still a player learning your thing and stuff. I'm going to attempt to take this corner. Albeit, I should have been in the box, really. Right? I should have been in the box ready to... Right, now I've got a free kick. I'm just gonna play it to this player here on the wing. There we go. I'm just gonna make my way towards the box. And look at that, they gave it away. Oh, here we go. Colchester attack. Looks like I'm about to receive the ball on the right wing here. Let's see how we get on. Come on. Oh, what is he doing? Well, I thought I gave him a pretty good ball there. I'm not going to lie. Oh, okay. We're back in again. And there is the first goal for Daniel Goddard. Came as a crossing opportunity, but I was like, that is not a crossing opportunity. From where I am then, I can strike. And I struck. And there we have it. My first goal for Colchester United. Albeit we're now 3-1 down to Peterborough. But, you know, at least we found the net. It was only really our second attempt, you know what I mean? The other game we had an attempt, we pulled it wide. This one, no, at least we're on target. Oh, we can break here. Oh my God, how did that ball spin back to him then? It's going to be a corner to Peterborough again. Can't have many more chances. There we go. End of the game, Peterborough 3, Colchester 1. So we managed to find the net in our second game. But, yeah. Another defeat, 2 defeats on the bounce. But at least our manager should be pleased with us, right? I mean, you know, I think we beat our... There we go. We were looking for a rating of 6.5. We've got a 7. Played 26 minutes, scored 1 goal. And they even played me right midfield this time. Which, again, out of position. But out of position, and we still scored. So, yeah. Can't complain there. I'm not going to complain. Not really. And as we go, there we go. So, player growth, 1,294 points. We've got 3 more skill points to use. Manager rating of +5. And we've been rewarded with a play shot style as well. Ooh, so over the longevity of our career. So let's do the skill points first. So I'm thinking increase the shot power. So we have 2 points remaining now. Let's increase our agility and our dribbling. And that should be all our skill points. We'll see if we go up and overall again. There we go. Overall 69. Nice. So yeah, now we get to pick our first playstyle. So as you go up, your personality goes up. And yeah, we get to pick different playstyles. So the first one, I'm thinking... so really we're looking for the virtuoso ones here. But we need to work more on that. We can do the Trivella. Contextually triggers outside of the foot passes and shots. Error reduction on the outside of the foot passes and shots. Oof. See, I'm thinking we go for the finesse. You know what I mean? I think early on, finesse shots will give us a lot better of an advantage, especially when we're going through on goal and we want to kill one round a keeper and stuff, if it comes round to it. Read email from Yanis Fott. Okay, so this is our agent, Yanis Voigt, who will every now and then, they'll talk about, obviously, international call-ups. And for this, we are going to be playing, obviously, for England if we get called up, and we'll see if we're getting how many international caps we end up with. And what funny enough we're going to do is when we get to the end of the career, I am going to do an overall summary. So we'll have a look at how many international career goals we've scored, how many career goals we've scored, how many appearances, assists, all that will be saved at the end of each season, and then we'll just see how we get on each season, right? Right, so we've got 1 day left. Next game is going to be against Genoa. So let's see how we get on here. So again, let's go to our training. We're going to simulate. And yeah, again, all great across the board. But the only thing we don't get is the play bonus. So yeah, that's about it. But let's see how we get on. Right, it's the 64th minute. We're currently 1-0 down to Genoa. And we're going to play as Goddard again. Here comes Goddard again. Another substitute appearance off the bench. Coming on for Jack Payne. Alright, shall we go? Let's go with get at least 1 goal or assist, eh? That's the plan. But we'll see how we get on. Alright, so we are now 2-0 down to Genoa in the 75th minute. And we've got a crossing opportunity. I'm just going to run this ball to the byline. Try to pull it back. I'm going to cross it instead. And I found absolutely no one. What a terrible cross that was. Oh, there we go. Colchester counter-attack. And it looks like I'm leading the counter-attack and there is nobody with me. Oh, there is. Right, which way is he going? Alright, go that way. There we go. Come back if you need. Oh, I just couldn't get it out my feet. Ah, I tried to go for like a precision bend shot, but just couldn't pull it out my feet. Right. We have a free kick, which I'm going to put into. I'm going to aim for like the penalty spot there. See if we can find anyone. Oh my god, that wasn't actually a bad free kick. That got a good little flick on. Right, corner kick for Genoa. I'm just going to hang about the edge of the box. Put myself around here. Hopefully we can get a flick on him and then get out with an attack. Nope. It's 3-0. Ah. That was actually a pretty good header. And there you have it. End of the game. So, 4-0 defeat to Monza. 3-1 defeat to Peterborough. 3-0 defeat to... oh my god, who was that? I forgot the name of it. I forgot who we were even playing then. Name's gone out of my head now. And I've only literally just seen it. And we've got a 6.4 rating. And look, again, another position change. Now centre attack and midfield. 3 different games, 3 different positions the manager's put me in. Hopefully they are gonna actually eventually put me in the centre forward position. Genoa, there we go. So 3-0 defeat to Genoa. So we're definitely not winning this European International Cup. We've got a manager rating of -5. Obviously for not scoring. But we did score 954 player growth, and we have unlocked 3 more skill points. So this potentially may take us up into the 70s. Right, let's go with dribbling. In fact, we'll go with ball control, because it's always good to have some good ball control, and attacking position. There we go. We'll do them too. No more skill points to use, and we are up to 70. There we go. And we have our first game of the season in 13 days against Gillingham United. Or Gillingham. Not Gillingham United, just Gillingham, isn't it? Oh, here we go. Let's read a book by a club legend. This will give us some virtuoso points and some harpy points. Nice. See what new purchasables we've got. We've got £11,361 to spend. Let's book a course of dance lessons. This will help us to improve our game a bit. There we go. Balance is improved by 1. Training boost. XP plus 5. There we go. Got a new message from our agent. Your contract has put you in a good place. We really should have a conversation now about investing in your life beyond football. Oh, this is so... They do have an investments thing as well. I never really pay any attention to this investments thing. It's designed to help you earn more with your money. So basically you can... There you go. You can create an esports team, a phone app, microfinance, clothing brand. But obviously it's for when you're on like big bucks and stuff like that. When you're at a lower club like this, I can't really see that coming into fruition much. So yeah, let's get on to like the first games of the season now. Let's see how we get on. So first off, we need to do our training. There we go. So we are still going to be a substitute. So first game of the season, we're going to be a substitute against Gillingham. Let's see how we get on. It is the 58th minute. It is 0-0. And we're going to come on. Can we be the game changer? Can we come on and can we get the winner here? So we're coming on for Jack Payne. I'm interested to see what position they're going to put us in here. Let's go with the completed passes one. I think we've got a free kick here as well. Which I'm interested to see. Did he score it? No, but we are 1-0 down. We've got a crossing opportunity, which has come to nothing because the ball didn't even come to us. So that's a great start, right? Gillingham counter-attack. Okay, so we need to stop this counter-attack. Well done. Come on, we need to get forward. And tried to play the ball inside and had absolutely no luck. Oh my god, and he's got the ball past us. Ah, not a great start. We'll take it over halfway line. I think it then goes to the next scenario. So we'll be on 66 minutes. I'm going to stay here because I don't want to push back too much. I'm in hope that someone's going to win the ball and play it forward. Oh, there we go. Counter-attack. So we are going to keep possession of the ball. Oh, that's going to be a free kick. Which it is. So I think we keep possession here. That's a terrible ball. So we have officially lost the ball there. Okay, now we got a corner. 69th minute. I'm going to aim for about the penalty spot again. But we'll get another flick onto it. That's a good ball. Oof. That's unlucky. Oh, it's a penalty kick. Alright, time to step up. Oh, big moment. First really big moment for me. I'm going to go left. And there's the equaliser. And there is my very first league goal. From the spot, Daniel Goddard. Hopefully that is the first of many goals this season. And it's brought us back level 1-1. And there you have it. It finishes 2-2. So there's another couple of goals, obviously, after that penalty. But more importantly, I scored the penalty, which means that we stayed in the game. And albeit the draw, I mean, yeah, 6.8 match rating, 32 minutes played, got 1 goal. And again, centre attacking midfield, I'm just, yeah, I'm not in my, I'm not even in my natural position yet still. But obviously, once we improve, hopefully that's where I'm going to be. I might have a look and see what like the rating of the strikers are, because obviously once I surpass their overall rating, I should hopefully be then getting played. So there we go. Excuse me. Play growth plus 974, manager rating plus 5, and we got 2 of our 3 objectives. Nice. So I just want to say, I'm gonna have a quick look. I just want to see what we're sort of looking at with regards to our team. In fact, I'll see it in the next starting lineup. We'll be able to see the ratings of the players in the team. So what have we got next? Next is Carabao Cup action. We're away to Cambridge United. Alright, let's start training for this. And there we go. Okay, so we're up to level 6. But we've got 3 more skill points. And we've broken to the... Look at that. Top right. We have broken to the starting 11. So we should start in this Carabao Cup game. And we've actually got, as I say, 3 more points to use. Right, let's go with... I'm thinking physical. Let's improve our strength. Reactions are not too bad at the moment. I'm thinking maybe passing. Let's improve our short passing. That should help as well. So that should put us up to maybe 71. Nope, still on 70. All right. And there we go. We get a new interaction now because we're in the starting 11. We see our name on the board, hopefully, here for the first time. Well, we should do for the first time.
Don't get up, mate.
Here we go. Everyone's getting them interested to see if their name's on the starting 11. But did we make the starting 11? Is the question. And as you can see, there it is, number 9, Goddard. So from substitute to starting 11. The hard work is starting to pay off already. So there we have it, right? So most of the team, there you go. We look at the ratings. So most of the players are all like low 60s, mid 60s, and then we've got me on 70. So, this hopefully should mean I am now the main focal point up top. Hopefully, anyway. Well, we'll see how it goes. Fingers crossed as well. That that's what happens. But all right, let's go with score. First match out as a starting number 9. Let's see how we get on. Alright, what's going to be our first piece of action? So, Colchester counter-attack. So, I don't want him to play me the ball there yet. Alright, play it back. There we go, find the gap. Back to you. Oh, he should have shot. Oh, why didn't he shoot? Oh, it's a penalty for Colchester. Oh, okay. It's another big moment. I'm going to go low, right-hand side. And there we have it. 2 pens out of 2. Let's go. And more importantly, we are 1-0 up in this Carabao Cup game. Nice work. Crossing opportunity for Colchester. I just need to get myself correctly in the middle somewhere. Oh, need to stay on side as well. Oh, he's playing me back. Shoot. Oh my god, missed. Oh, the ball broke to me in the box and I just couldn't put it. I just didn't have the time to put it away. But we've got another crossing opportunity here. Oh god, you had the opportunity to cross that then. Back post. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is he? Why didn't he? I was just trying to find a position to get into so we could give him the ball, but there we go. End the second half, and it's finished 1-1. So we are going to go into extra time and penalties here. I'm assuming. I've never actually seen what happens here. Alright, so we are going to go into penalties. Now, for some reason, I can't select it. Okay. This is interesting. I may have potentially found an issue here. I can't advance. I actually can't select the advance option. Okay, so if I can't select the advanced option, how am I supposed to take a penalty? Oh, EA. What have you done? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Really? We're going to find an issue in the penalty kick selection menu. Are you for real, EA? I genuinely can't pick the pen. It's not giving me the option to select the pen. I'm pressing advance and it won't let me advance. Are you kidding me? Am I really going to have... I can't even end the game. What do you want me to do here, EA? Like, I'm stuck. Oh, are you messing me? Are you actually messing me? So what I'm going to have to do, and this is going to really, really annoy me if it hasn't saved, right? So what we're going to have to do, because I can't advance, and just so you know, you can hear my finger hitting the button, right? So I can't advance. So what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to close the app. We're going to have to reopen the app. And I'm going to have to go in now and see where it's put my progress. Now, if it's put our progress at that next match, great. Because it means I can just do that one little bit in that game, and that'll be fine. But I am interested as to where this has put me. Hopefully we haven't lost too much progress. Otherwise, yeah, that is going to be a damn shame, right? Continue player career. So we're still rated 70 from what I've seen there. So it might just be we have to play that Carabao Cup game again. There we go. So we're going to have to replay the Carabao Cup game. So all of our progress in that match has been lost.
Don't get up, mate.
But as you can see, this is how you know I'm live. And how you know this is like just live recorded content. Oh my god! I mean, that is just what an just like a crap issue to run into, right? The fact that if you're in a player career and the match finishes 1-1 and goes to pens, you can't advance to the penalty shootout. It makes you replay the game because the game can't anticipate you drawing the game. So we're gonna try again. So apologies again to everyone who just watched that. I'm sad now because I know I don't have 2 out of 2 pens. I'm back to one pen. And the thing is, this result could be anything now. We might have won that penalty shootout for all I know, but we'll never know now. Let's go for scoring him. And let's just see what happens this time around. Maybe it'll be a better outcome. Maybe it'll be worse. I still can't believe that. Right, Colchester attack. So it looks like I'm about to get... What the... Are you... What? Right, crossing opportunity for Colchester. So it's still 0-0. And the ball went out of play. What is going on with this game? Okay, so Cambridge are now winning 1-0. And I have no idea what's going on with this game. Did you see that? Okay, I think my game is broke. Yeah. Please give me the ball. How are you expecting me to run onto these balls? No wonder Cambridge are winning 2-0. What is going on here? Oh, this is horrific. What are we on? 86 minutes. We are 2-0 down. Crossing opportunity for Colchester. I guarantee you he's not getting this ball. Wow. And there you have it. We are out the Carabao Cup 2-0 to Cambridge United. Thanks, EA. Thanks very, very much. What a way to ruin our first Carabao Cup game, eh? What could have been, people will be saying, what could have been? Match rating of 7. How did I get a match rating of 7.1 despite doing little or nothing? That is so sad. I'm disappointed for my teammates because we could have, you know, that could have been the start of a little cup run, but instead I get a manager rating of -5, and although I got a player growth of 1,204, that really doesn't fix what's just happened. Alright, we're going to do one more game, and then that will be the end of today's video, because we're on to like 41 minutes at the moment, and you guys have probably had enough of listening to my voice, although you've probably skipped most of this video to get to the actual flashpoint. What I think I'll do is, just to help you guys, I will put points into the video so that you guys can see when certain events happen and stuff like that, which will make it easier for you guys to then obviously watch the bits that you want to watch as well. Right, so skill level 7, and we've got 3 more points to use, which is handy. And I'm thinking 2 points for acceleration, and I'm thinking let's put 1 into long shots, eh? So that puts us up to 71. That should be handy for the next match, which we will be playing at Cheltenham Town. So here we go. Last game of part 1, and then obviously we'll save it till the next time we do it, and that'll be part 2, and then we'll see how we get on. But I'm going to try and make this weekly if I can. Alright, let's go completed passes. Let's hope for a better outing than the last time, eh? Alright, crossing opportunity for Colchester. Let's see if he actually gets the ball this time. Which he has. Oh my god. Oh, you should have put that in first. Why didn't he just cross it? I thought I'd go for a shot at goal, go for glory, but we got a corner out of it. Alright, crossing opportunity for Colchester. I think it's me. It is indeed. Why is everyone running away from the box? Oh, that was not a good pass. I was trying to play it inside to him, that just wasn't a good pass. It is a penalty kick now for Colchester. And there we have it. That makes up for the pen that I missed earlier on. Bit of a Cole Palmer celebration there. Well, there we have it. 1-0 to the mighty Colchester. And Daniel Goddard. Okay, we got another crossing opportunity. Look how many players are there. Why do they all run away? Oh my god, you got to score. Oh, what a goal. He actually put that away really well. And it is 2-0 to Colchester. Could have been me, but he was there in the position before me. But yeah, he puts that away well, and it's 2-0. Alright, another crossing opportunity for Colchester. Oh, I think he's in again. Oh. What are we up to? 50th minute. And it's a Colchester solo run. Oh my god, I'm in behind the back. That's me in behind the back. It's going to be me versus the goalkeeper. Oh my god, how did I miss? Oh, that was a glorious opportunity to score, and I just couldn't. I tried to go for the finesse, tried to get it around the keeper, just couldn't do it. Oh my god, put me in. Oh, I might get a second chance at this. Oh my god, he saved it again. That time I went for power. It is 2-1 as well, I just realised. Oh, we win 2-1. But I missed 2 big opportunities in that game. Went for power on that second one, because I thought, oh, the first time I went finesse, thought second time I'll go for power. But we win. The most important part is it's a win. And that makes up for the Carabao Cup defeats. There we go. Match rating 8.9, minutes played 90, shots on target 1, goals 1, conversion rate 16%. Wow. I could have potentially had a hat-trick in that game. If I'd have, scored the pen and then I had 2 chances one-on-one with the keeper, I could have had a hat-trick in that game. But it is what it is. And what it is that will be the end of the video for today. As you can see, growth 1,594 points, manager rating +5. And it's not a bad start. So, we played a few games. We got off to a decent start to the season. There we go. As you can see, player growth we're now level 71. And if we have a look at our path, obviously we've got no path so far. But recommendations, we've already got a couple of recommendations in. We've got Peterborough United, Motor Lublin, who play in the Polish league, by the looks of it. So, here we go. Some very early qualifiers for who you guys may want to see me move to. Or we could even go to, I want to say, is that the Mexican league? I think. US Catanzaro. I've never heard of them. But there you have it. Yeah. I tell you what, they're offering fairly big wages too. So yeah, we have 3 clubs already on the recommendations list. So we'll keep an eye on that. If anybody obviously sees a club that they think I should potentially go towards, let me know in the comments. And then what we'll potentially do is we'll put a poll up on the channel and guys can poll. I'll even put it up on my socials as well, on like Twitter and stuff, and you guys can poll which club you would like to see me potentially move to and stuff. But there we have it. We're off to a strong start. Next game is going to be in the next 5 days. This will be in part 2 where we're going to play Crew Alexandra. Who knows how we're going to get on in that. But yeah, thank you very much for watching today's video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Like I say, bit of different content, something a bit different from what I normally do. If you've enjoyed this, obviously, let me know. Like I say, we're going to do more. We're going to do, obviously, like I say, we're going to do a striker. We're going to do a midfielder. We're going to do different positions, just, a bit of variety once we complete it. But we're going to hopefully complete an entire career with this player. Obviously, all the way through until he retires or he gets injured or whatever happens. So, yeah, thank you very much again for watching the video. And I look forward to seeing you all in part 2. Bye for now.